And we are live.
Woo!
Virtual Kentucky Derby number 3 for Run for the Roses. Time's flying for me. I'll say that. If you're wondering who we are, I am Ryan, real digital horseman Kramer. Still haven't updated the name. And I am sitting here beside the chief horse officer and a bunch of other names, but it's Derby Day, so we're getting right down to business. Space Rothstein, Man in the Desert, Mr. Scott Bowser. Scott,
Yo,
this Derby's a little different as we will be making our own Run for the Roses second try with He's Ready to Gig.
we keep joking the first couple of these Derby streams we've done that we've only had one run at it in season 17. Well, we're back this season in season 29. I love it, man. It's been I gotta say, with just the structuring of the qualifying format now that they did for this season, it really made it like a daily like I don't know. I was so invested in it.
I think two things. I think one, you shout out to the third time team, Bryce. The schedule, at least the options, I think provided different pathways that maybe didn't exist before. Having the stakes races, having the restricted stakes, or qualified stakes, having the graded stuff, having the weekly cadence of the big boy race, grade 1 on Monday, and then distributing the points accordingly. I think it certainly makes it easier as I now put our 2-year-olds into the mix for their 3-year-old season.
Yeah.
It is a lot easier to push horses that you're still not maybe sure about.
Yeah, because this guy showed up early, and I mean, we've joked about it the last couple of weeks with him, but like, dude, I didn't feel much about this. Like when it went time to name him, I used the auto name generator, which I rarely do. I normally name them all, and like, so yeah, this is exciting, man. It's always the thing you don't expect, right?
Always. Shout out to the chat.
Oh man, that's blowing up right now, dude. Hell yeah.
I see some old friends in the chat. Shout out to Gunner. Appreciate the compliments on the jacket.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I told you got to wear the red one.
R.I.P. Dave Koken. I'm not thinking about him when I'm wearing the shades inside. More of just a overly attempt to be content cool. And also, we're trackside. There is a glare. You can't tell, but in my beautiful backyard where I can see the track.
I got my ball cap on as I, sit here and wear my sport coat with a tie-dye shirt. Let people know I party, but I'm about business. But my camouflage people, I definitely carry a gun. So
see, that's important to remind people that. And yeah, I mean, big thing. Back to giving the team a shout out. I do think the schedule, I know not everyone's on the same page, and I've seen some debate about ways to solve scheduling problems earlier by maybe opening up races for 1-year-olds more, and this is more of a 2-year-old problem. But as far as the qualifying tracks, loved it. I certainly think it made our path. It certainly assisted in our path. And if you're wondering what we're talking about and you want to get in and maybe give your shot at qualifying for the Derby, Bowser. Yeah. You want to head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/turf club. Hop in, use the code SGPN. We'll help you get started, get your stable going, get some bets in, maybe buy a piece of the track, maybe get some horses, start doing some breeding, whatever it is you're interested in. Hop in. Game's hot right now. I was just looking at some horse numbers. We need some left turf love, but other than that, I like the track that everything's going on. So again, code SGPN, and unfortunately, we are going to be joined by a IRL, as the kids say, horse handicapper, host of the notorious OTB podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. But unfortunately, the Wolf he came up a little lame. We didn't have to put him down. We didn't have to bring the curtain out on the track and put him down. But he came up a little lame.
He caught a foot in a small, like small game trap. Not even like a bear trap or anything, but a small game trap. He's got a wounded paw. He'll be back.
The rescuing animals content has really been hitting my feet a lot lately. All right, so let's start.
Well, just let everybody know this is the first stream I've done with a live studio audience. So shout out to my buddy Jared, hanging out in my home office studio with me. So yeah.
Shout out to Jared. If you're watching on X too, hop over to YouTube. Head into the chat. Let us know what you're up to. And again, loaded card on the schedule. We got the Twin Spire Sprint, the major sprint or left dirt sprint. We have the major left dirt gallop, the Twin Spires Gallop, and then of course we have the virtual Kentucky Derby. But after that, we have a little right turn action for you. We got right dirt.
Right dirt
up is a right turn race this season. So
Yeah.
hey girl, hey, we'll be getting very fabulous for a little bit as we watch that race, and then after that,
absolutely fabulous for
oh, it's very very fabulous.
this season. Yeah,
As someone who spent a lot of time in West Hollywood, I know how to be fabulous. And after that, we have the SGPN Dirt Classic. Don't read into that too hard, Bowser. Dirt Classic once again is back. Had a little bit of issues with the invites getting out or people getting in, so might be a shorter field than we expected. We'll get you in. If you missed out this season, we'll get you in next season. So before we get into any sort of handicapping, I know we already spent more time bullshitting than we normally do. I did want to highlight the reason we're so excited. Yeah, and just bring him on the screen.
He's ready to gig. I like to call him Big Red. Look at that Big Red dude with his big red coat and that nice big. You know, he looks like one of the cool ass coon hunting dogs from Where the Red Fern Grows. Like, he's fucking awesome.
What a reference. What showing you're well read as a kid and cultured at the same time. So anything you want to say about this horse before we get into the handicapping? Well, again, just to reiterate, right? This was not a high dollar situation.
No, it cost us $12.50 in-house to breed. And like, we bred the dad. It was -110 was one of our good runners. We bred it with Cybertruck. Casino created Charred Cybertruck. Shout out to early January in Las Vegas at Trump Hotel.
Our names are so elite.
Yeah, you could tell exactly when these horses were born in a lot of cases. Then you got Pleasure Dome, who we named to spite our friend Colby Down, who's against domes and pro sports. And frankly, I am too, but it was just fun to troll Pick Dundee there with this one. And Pleasure Dome, it looks like, because like this is her first kid to hit the track. He's done all right now. And now her second kid, Our Guy, is looking pretty strong as a 2-year-old. So I love that. She's looking like a strong one for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to show you the kids, but not loading currently. Uh-oh. Do we have trouble in paradise? Is my internet struggling? Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, while this is not loading, let's hop into the handicap for the Derby.
Yeah.
I did like I threatened I would last season. I did
start with the Derby handicap or the sprint handicap, since the sprint.
I know the sprint's coming up, but I did want to just quickly highlight the Derby. Well, how much time do we have for the sprint? We don't
have much time for the sprint.
Damn, all right, you're right. We should do the sprint. All right, let's bring up the sprint.
I think we only have 5 minutes before it locks in. So
perfect.
What's our play here? You've been pounding the pavement on the form all day. I've been doing some behind the scenes breed board action. I don't know if you see them behind me here, where I'm getting our breeds together.
Currently 171K in the win pool. Actually, I'll show this first. Currently in the win pool for the sprint. So a nice little pot, which by the way, there's over 5K in the Derby win pool right now. And I don't know how much. Again, I'm going to give a shout out and unsponsored, just great tool over here. First, I threatened I was going to do this last season, but we went over to the Photo Finish Live daily racing forum, pfldrf.com. We picked up some tokens and some premium tokens, and I mean, this is an amazing product. First of all, they if you're into real IRL horse races, they give you speed figures.
Well, I'll say this too, as a guy who lives in Vegas and goes to the horse books here and buys the actual racing form, this is actually such a better deal than the actual racing form for like dollar for real. Like it's
it's the cost is very low. Highly recommend. Go ahead over there, throw a couple slices of the pizza into it. And the first thing that popped out to me is like, if you want to be a complete no work donkey, you can still just take a look at their projected speed figures and get an idea of where these horses might finish. Now, obviously, you might want to dive into things like, is this a firm horse? Is this a firm race? Which the sprint is a fast race this season, 5 furlongs.
Also, like that 2 horse, has that right there in the middle. That 20 horse has more ground to cover, even with the better speed, than somebody closer to the rail in the beginning. So,
oh no, and I do think, yeah, no, I think it will be pretty interesting in terms of how the horses, especially in the sprint. I feel like with the sprints, there's always a ton of variance because they're so bunched up. But
all right,
and then also kind of
we
filtering out.
have less than 2 minutes to make our pick. Who
All right,
are we riding with here?
let's make a pick. So let me come back over to the traditional feed.
I kind of like Touchdown Jesus, just on the name alone, but I hate being that guy right now. But he's got the good stars to go with what's happening here. And I'm a big fan of Gaucho Stables. Shout out to Gauchos.
Yeah, and I would say that the horse that I would
24. All right.
High Host Silvers is the horse that I would be voting for. Absolute.
All right. So I was liking them too. So let's go with that and Touchdown Jesus. We'll do a couple.
Yeah.
What 800 Derby?
Yeah. Because we're gonna go big on the actually. Yeah. What 800 Derby sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll start small.
Yeah, we're just, I don't want to overthink this right now. But 800 each.
Right, so while you're getting those in, I'm gonna head back over to the forums.
All right, we're locked in. All right.
But like just to kind of give it an eye from a perspective of one of the horses we're betting on here. I mean, not an advertisement for this tool, but if you're at all familiar with IRL horse racing, this is a splendid amount of data, splendid amount of view, and just a touch of their own.
Yeah, it's exactly what a real racing form looks like. They absolutely nailed it, knocked it out of the park with this product.
And then here's Touchdown Jesus, the horse that Bowser liked. And again, any sort of metric that you want, if you're, again, you can join the game and just bet.
Look at
you don't need.
It's been winning 26.9% of the time, man. 26.6. Excuse me, I'm getting old here with my prescription. Might need a new one.
But just wanted to give a shout. Great tool, definitely if you're betting. And again, they are running betting related contests, and I know the contest only has maybe a dozen people in it this season. So for those who like a nice little overlay, certainly
is closed. All right, want to hear what we closed out with our odds there?
Why don't you give a summary of how much is in the pot too?
Okay, so looking at the prize pool right now, I got to go down for that. Hold on. So just for the win pool alone, we're looking at 173,000 Derby, my friend. That is no joke. That is what off the top of my head,
2.2K.
2K, yeah. All right. So, yeah. So that's just the price. But dude, we got to have a close to 4K place pool and a 2.2 show pool. There's value in there, and I see people sprinkling those, but there's some value in some of those show bets here. Like, don't sell that short in these.
Well, and so what you're seeing, if you look at the right side of the screen here, and I'm covering the show pool, but regardless, it's the same thing in the place pool. When you see this, basically the game itself will create overlays in the betting markets to entice betting. So in this case, the place and show pools were loaded up with $1 and $2 per horse.
Yeah.
And so there isn't, most likely there's an opportunity where you're going to hit a little bit of a free roll situation if you're isolated on your horse, and you chance to scoop the entire thing if you don't get action. Because for example, the place pool, you'll see not every the 160 started, so you don't have action on every horse, which means that if you can scoop the place pool by yourself, you're going to catch a nice little overlay.
All right, so 8.5 star preference star Kraken Wind, and then 20 hole here is the favorite. Close at 11x, 11-1 essentially. But dude, like, okay, I think we close our if we're looking at CLV here, as we're both big fans of. I think we got it with what was the one?
High Ho Silver.
Silver was 12x. So we basically got the second or closest second chalk right there. But my guy, dude, if this hits, I'm gonna rub it in your face for like the next year. What was it? Touchdown Jesus is 16x. So yeah, dude, we're sitting on a couple $10 bets at, if you break it down, a couple $10 bets at 12-1 and 16-1. Let's fucking go.
All right, so before the race starts, we'll run through all the horses here. We got Shout out to SoCal, a lot of the regulars in Left Dirt. Shout out to SoCal Stables with Your Palace. Nice win record there. 9 out of 35 races. We have then Power Man out of Pootie's Glue Factory.
Oh, and what's the weather here for this one again?
It's fast.
It's fast.
Yeah, we have a fast roll, so tough day for the middle rolls.
This, I mean, on the surface, you look at those first 3 horses, you see the S plus versus the 2 S minuses, but when you realize the SS minuses are half soft roll, where there's more firm going on the other side, right away, just if you're looking at that as a 3-horse field, the handicapping gets interesting here.
Next up, you got Given Stable running out Easy Stride, another one of those SS minus that Bowser was talking about, but it is a half-star roll, so there is that. Next up, you got
figure on that bad boy, 84. That is a beast, man.
Quite nice. Quickie Picky, Crown Royal Racing, coming in with the 81 fleet figure, 14-1 on the odds, a filly, and decent record on the track. Hi-Ho Silver, one of the horses we like, coming down from the opening line at 13x down to 12x. 18 times this horse sat on the podium out of 33 races, out of absolute horsepower. The 6-horse.
Here's one I wish I would have paid more attention to, because look at the 6-horse here. Something disturbing. Our boy Mike Sowers, Tombstone Stables. But look at, he has similar win, like he's raced a lot less than some of these other horses. So
but is this soft horse? So again, these extreme rolls could be a tough one for, especially competing against the 3-star fast for the 1.5-star soft. Something disturbing out of Tombstone Stables.
But a decent morning line number at 16-1. So you got a little bit of a bonus there if you took him late.
We mentioned already Gaucho's Touchdown Jesus in the 7 spot. We have some action on that.
4 wins in 16 races, 15 races. Come on, man. This guy is, he didn't have to work hard to get here. And I feel like that's going to benefit him when it comes time for race.
That is true. 9 out of 15 on the podium with class in the race history. 55 Chevy Ranger Racing. Love the name. Maybe the best name we've said today. Touchdown Jesus is pretty good, but 55 Chevy
that is
written out like that is pretty awesome.
I kind of like Hi-Ho Silver too. I'm not going to lie. Like that.
Here's a 2-star firm horse, so definitely will be in competition. The 8 wins in 31 races is strong, and 14 podiums out of 34. Not too shabby either. The 9-horse.
Okay,
Stellara.
Can I do this? Because I think this is a tribute to A Streetcar Named Desire. So I'm going to do my best Marlon Brando of Stellara.
That was some of your finest acting.
Yeah, I'm a paid actor. In a national
shout out to what's that?
I've been on TV and in commercials, on TV shows, and in movies. Like I have worked as an actor. Let's not, very small parts. You'd blink and miss me, but yeah, I've done it.
4 minutes to post. Shout out to Cold Plunge, new to the game, relatively new to the game. Came in swinging the big donkey eggplant, and ton of SS minus in the stable. This one going for a little major here. 16 podiums out of 34 Bowser. The 10 horse.
I would say this is definitely, if I was doing stables to keep an eye on going forward, that Cold Plunge is one of them.
The 10-horse Gaslighter. Love the name also. Another SoCal horse. Strong representation in the majors from SoCal recently.
Very interesting here with the weather preference for this one with the
0 stars firm. 11-horse Sweet Teddy Bear. Given Stables. Good representation as well. Wow, 21 out of 37 starts on the podium, but mostly on the back end. Then we got the 12-horse, another SS minus out of SoCal Stables, 1.5-star firm. Aprendiz, beautiful coat here with the light color. That
is a great looking horse.
Not a ton of on-track performance, but qualified for the big dance. Trap Star, 603 Racing, 3 stars firm, 8.5 overall. This one could be strong. The filly has 11 wins in 33 races, Bowser. This is going to
here, especially at the 8.5 stars. I'm interested to see what she produces going forward as a mare.
Oh, I like that. I like the little look ahead to the breeding, little tip of the cap to the breeding. Gauchos with Goodness Me, 1-star soft. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle out of the 14 spot. 15, Just Haven, absolute horsepower with another SS minus, 1-star firm. And decent performance on another one of these gray horses.
Our boy Stens too, you know.
Love Stens.
Love
Stens. Love a gray horse. Always find myself gravitated towards that. I don't know. Maybe it's an Italian thing.
I think
YSL. Who knows what that stands for? MLA Stable. Haven't seen that name before, Bowser. 2-star soft, so going to be a tricky one here. But 13 out of 22 podiums. Very strong for the filly. 79 fleet figure. The 17 horse, Big Red Flags. Maybe we should have gone with this one. Another SoCal Stables, but is a soft runner.
Yeah.
So we'll have a tough go here in the 17 spot. The 18, Gorilla Spirit out of GVG. Shout out to GVG. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit later on the broadcast.
Yeah, we will for sure.
But he's doing some IRL horse stuff that is very exciting. The 19 horse, Princess Carnage out of Nick Gibbons Stables. Again, shout out to Gibbons Stables, making a strong effort this season. Getting qualified for the majors, 10 out of 30 wins. I love that from the filly. And then
telling me too, because they're all LDS. We need to start breeding with LDS.
Given stable. All right, yeah. Well, hey, our horses want to talk to your horses.
Yeah, we want to make a thing happen.
Last out of rinsed out racing in the 20 spot, we have an 83 fleet figured 8.5-star Kraken Wind. The 22 podiums out of 38 races. This is going to be some strong competition here. Another filly that's going to be interesting to watch.
I think I probably should have sprinkled this one too. I see SGPN Premier League Gambling Podcast in the chat. Let's fucking go. I hope that's Malcolm. Love you, buddy. And I hope you guys across the pond are enjoying virtual Kentucky Derby Day as much as we are here in the States.
Just catching up with the chat as we're about to run. So I want to get 16 seconds till we get video. Shout out to the Liberty Tree. Giving a shout out to the PFL guys or the DRF guys. Agreed. Awesome stuff. A shout out to let's see. I think that's it.
Shout out to
I thought the generals were due.
Shout out to Krusty.
Yeah, I was watching The Simpsons before this. There was a good Krusty episode on.
Music can only mean one thing.
All right. You missed the bugle. What are you doing?
20 horses is funny how good just going from 16 to 20 creates way more chaos.
It's chaos, man. Look at this. This is a 20 horse race. Like, that's the thing. You don't got, if you qualified for one of these, just be glad to get there because you never know what's going to happen in a race this big. Like, it's such a wide range of outcomes.
Yeah, and if you didn't get a chance to read the YSM article on how to win the Derby, certainly one of the main points is just qualify.
Yeah, you gotta get there first, right? Like, thank you, Jared.
And touchdown Jesus out early. Can it hold it?
Touchdown Jesus is going to take this bad boy down.
No, and I don't.
Please,
let's go.
Please.
Hold it.
Come on, hold it down.
Hold it.
Hold it down.
This is our day.
Down. He's pulling, and yes, if you listen to this guy right here, 16-1, bam, we hit that right out the gate.
All right, let's see who made the podium.
I know ball, you know.
Nice work, Bowser.
Thank you.
Double the bets on the gallop.
All right. Well, yeah, after that result. Well, look at that. S plus horse finishes first, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5, all SS minus. That's wild, man. That is wild.
So we got touchdown Jesus, what the well-represented Gaucho stable pulling down the great pick by Bowser, pulling down the 4,200 and change, and then double podium for SoCal Stables with Gaslighter and Apprentice. SoCal is where we bought our first S Plus from.
I really hope you guys all trade me on that. And I see Noah B in the chat. Fighting Irish 1, Trojan 0. Love that. As a UCLA Bruin. So thank you. Actually, I went to Fullerton, but I grew up UCLA. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so great work. Unfortunately, our boys over at Absolute Horsepower in 4th and 5th, still nice purses, but just getting boxed out of the podium. Hi Ho Silver, who we also had a pick on, comes in 5th. Anything else? Any other results here?
No, let's move
a
on.
lot of,
Dude, I mean, dude, we're on a
yeah. We don't
heater
have
here.
time. We don't have time to chat. What are we doing?
Yeah, we don't. We got to move on to the next race where we have a potential. Fucking. Let's. All right, how long do we have on the window here?
I'm bringing it up.
All right, we're the under 2-minute mark again here. I love
I
this.
like
I
this.
like working under pressure. You know, I'm a good under pressure guy. I've scored overtime, sudden death winning goals in water polo as a varsity athlete. I understand what it takes in the clutch.
All right, so we have another race with over 2K in the pot. The racing form likes the 20 horse, followed by the 10 and the 6.
All right, I like the 12 Malibu's Most Wanted from SoCal. It's a fast.
Okay, that has a projected speed score of 117, which is definitely in the mix.
All right, anything else we like here?
You get that one in, and then I will tell you right off the bat. It's the looking at my notes. It's the 10 horse Warrior Poet. And reminder, this is another fast rate, eight furlong, fast. My pick was.
Are you going with Warrior Poet?
Warrior Poet.
We're less
Warrior
than a minute in, so yeah, and we're going 1,600 this time, right? We're doubling.
Yep, double the pot.
Yeah, I mean, we just almost at 16,000. That would have been fun, but it would have been the odds for everybody else. All right,
I'm gonna just quickly give everyone.
We got in Warrior Poet and Malibu's Most Wanted.
And it looks like the money's a little bit more split in this one, but some Derby came in late here. We're looking at roughly $2,250 US.
20 seconds left to get some action in here. So if you're out there, 20, 19, 18. All right. Yeah. To get these bets in. Yeah. I mean, it's another fast track. I mean, we saw it last time. Let's just keep riding the high stars. That's what I did there.
I didn't, but again, shot in the dark. Let's run through the horses while we wait for the race to load up. First up, we have the 1 horse out of Pink Slip Racing.
That sounds like something Larry Flint stuttered from his wheelchair at one point when he was high on Vicodin.
In fact, let me first pull up the. I should have done this last time.
Specific?
No, I like that. I meant to pull up the qualifying first to show everyone. So this is why I picked Warrior Poet. Part of the handicap here was where the finish in qualifying. I thought the breakdown in the YSM article of where the winner has generally come from is pretty interesting. You don't see as much of the chalk qualifier winning as often. I'd probably like to run that report back and see how it goes, just placing in general. But it's also kind of like similar qualification point bar as the Derby, right there under 50. And what was the other horse we bet on?
Joseph Myers in the chat. That looks like a 300-yard quarter horse at Los Alamitos. They're coming on the stretch. Shout out to that because I grew up like 15 minutes from Los Alamitos. It was right 5 minutes from my grandparents' house. So yes, I know exactly what that is.
And I got to be honest. Based on the short distance efforts, is it possible SoCal Stables is passing YSM in terms of overall left dirt prowess?
I mean, it could be here. It's
anything to throw a jab at YSM. They're basically the Death Star to us.
They are the Death Star.
To make that run down the channel.
And if any other smaller stables are all down to team up together as a rebel alliance to take down the Death Star that is YSM. Let's work together.
Yeah. YSM is
we can work together, and it would be better to be one of us than one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, YSM is the evil empire, and we are. What's that?
They're Walmart.
And we are. What we're saying is we can become the USSR and group together a bunch of smaller stables.
Yeah.
To fight an enemy who's coming for our homeland. All right, Marmar, as we said out of Pink Slip.
Vietnam War all over again, and we're the fucking North Vietnamese. Let's do this.
Yeah, we got this. Come on.
Yeah.
We'll sneak up at them in the jungle. It will work every time.
Win this. North Vietnamese did.
Switch to the Sky in the 2 spot, Absolute Horsepower. This is another one with a good star preference here. Not a ton of wins, but definitely on the podium a ton, 22 times in 31 races. We got the 3-horse Lush Promise out of Golden Boot Stables. Another good star preference this year.
Now we got the shunter, or as I should say, the
glory hole. A glory hole?
Because that is YSM in my book, the glory hole.
The shunter is a very disturbing name. Good star preferences here as well.
It sounds like something. It sounds like taking a Duke out of a lady part.
Yeah, or like it sounds like the kind of like isn't a shunt what they have to put in like your valve to keep your heart working?
That's a stent.
I mean, oh, okay, a stent. Close. I was just thinking about how you have to like shunting things open.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to shunt. That sounds like I'm shunting my pants. Like, oh God, did I get a sex change all of a sudden? Dear God.
I do think that I could hear a British person say like using shunt in some way that I could never predict, but probably pretty hilarious.
It probably means opening the door for someone over there. You never know what they're slaying.
Speaking of shunting, Cream of Twinkie out of Moon Ranch Stable.
Oh God,
nice.
That's disgusting. I'm just gonna say. I mean, congrats for qualifying, getting in here, and all that, but that just sounds gross.
Yeah, come on. There's no place for this in this game. 23 podiums out of 33 starts. Very nice. In the 6th spot, out of Fog Farms and Racing.
Big fan of these guys. I think they got a good operation going, and I'm
not sure where the Fog Farm is, but Spring Mass, another decent left dirt star preference.
Is when you eat too many beans and you just fart it up the next day.
Okay, spelled PH because it's extra cool.
Yeah.
6 wins and 22 starts. Then we have the 7-horse, a 2-star firm horse out of Pocono Racing. If you've been breeding horses, especially if you've been around long enough to breed a lot of the Gen Zeros, you know Pocono. They had all the good stuff in the beginning.
24 podiums and 39 starts with that's good stuff, man.
You did bad math. That's 34 podiums in 39 starts. That is absolutely dominant.
24. 8 plus 6.
Oh, you're right. It is 24.
Yeah, don't correct me and be wrong, you dipshit.
Frank Footer, the 8-horse out of Gauchos. Another one where, and you know, I want to say in the Gallop, we're seeing a lot less S pluses than the SS minus distribution.
That's true.
Another, what's this? 7-star horse out of Gauchos. Good performance. The 9-horse. Cashew Bloom. I have no idea what this is in reference to, but I assume it's offensive and shouldn't be allowed.
You know,
in the game.
I'll tell you what I think it means off the air, because I don't think our listeners deserve what my thoughts are on that subject.
Yeah, comment on the video. What do you think Cashew Bloom means?
Yeah,
I got to be honest. I recently watched a little flick called Human Centipede, and I wonder if that's where I'm remembering this name from.
You're close.
Definitely don't watch it though if you haven't seen it yet. Next up, the 10-horse, the one that I picked.
You're saying you just saw Human Centipede.
No. I was just that was for the show. I was just making a YSM joke. Warrior Poet, Soma. Stables, the one that I like, second qualifier, a ton of podiums, 20, sorry, I can't do math today, 27 out of 35 races, and we have a nice win bet on this one. Only a half-star firm, so we'll see how it does. The 11-horse Flirting Scholar, drop stable, another heavy performance on track. But
more and more is there's less horses competing at LDS in all these. And you should probably be trying to expand your LDS rosters because there's a easier path to qualify. And you might, they didn't get it in these races, but in the Kentucky Derby, as you'll see, you get the weather roll.
Yeah, so a soft horse. We'll see how it goes for drop stable. But to your point, very good performance on track for that one. So we might have to look this one up. We'll have to get the number here for some of our ladies. Yeah. Malibu's Most Wanted, another SoCal stable. We might have to make SoCal part of the Death Star. Maybe they're in the Empire.
I don't know. I'm a SoCal kid. I grew up in the, you know.
Okay, they're quite successful though. And if we're gonna hate things that are successful,
I'm from the Gateway Cities area of Long Beach to Whittier. I'm from Whittier, so yeah. You know, so SoCal's all right with me. Depends on what area code you're from, though.
3 minutes to post. This one's got 8 stars, ton of firm. This one could be in competition here. Malibu's most wanted out of the 12 spot. Then we have Rinse Rises from the West out of Pootie's Glue Factory. It's a soft horse, so we'll see how it does. But the SS minus got racked up a ton of podiums, 21.
Well, I mean, it's
wins.
a 33% win rate. 1 out of 3 horses.
Very nice.
And once again, this is a horse with these star preferences, a filly. Love to see what she's going to produce.
The soft preference is tough. And shout out to VT Hokie Stables, fellow Hokie grad, I assume, in the game, dominating all the
Is this
great.
guy going to get you to start writing your checks back for the program again?
We'll see. I have not donated to the program. Coach Pry is in the doghouse. One more, Selena. This one is also, in my mind, has a chance here. Good star preference for the fast track. 15 horse Freaky Margarita out of D Stables. First time we've called their name a little bit, but tons of stars for this one. Just not a ton of on track performance. 16 horse winner take all out of Pink Slip Racing. The Colt is a soft horse, so we'll have to overcome some of the speed here on the LDF side. Thomas Crapper, great name. Take that back. YSM horse. It is a soft horse.
A glory hole. A glory hole.
Another. I think Crapper is the other side. You have to turn around. What do they call an upside down glory hole? Maybe that's the joke. The Gondor, Yellowstone, 1-star firm. 7 wins, 29 starts out of the 18 spot. Then the Dark Reckoner out of Guy Stables. It's a 2-star soft horse. Out of the 19 hole, and then the 20 spot. Syndicate out of Soul Nut Stable. Shout out to the commish, creating some
2 races in a row now that we've seen the 20 horse as the chalk.
10 wins, 11 places in 3 shows and 38 races. The stars to go with it.
She's our guy. We like it.
And the commish has been creating a ton of great content. If you're not following,
and I see Joseph Myers here in the chat saying, "We say this, we're not trying to become what we hate." No, we can't hate ourselves. We're too positive. So it's okay if we do it. It's other people doing it. That's the problem.
If we get good at the game, then
we get great at it. We don't care.
Well, no, that's the point. We become the people that you hate. And then the show is that's when the show really turns heel. Have you not watched wrestling?
Yeah, that's when Vince McMahon starts pitching storylines about owning his daughter. I don't know if you saw the Netflix doc.
We don't need to talk about Mr. McMahon. All right, here we go. 8 furlong gallop on a fast track. We are underway.
Look at all those guys in the same thing right out the gate next to each other. That's a lot of fun.
Bowser, we are now less than 15 minutes away from our run for the Roses. I gotta be honest.
This is exciting.
I don't want to. You're not supposed to say this, but boy, could I care less about this race right now.
No, you're not supposed to say that, but it's a lot of fun. We're having a good time. We're watching this, but yeah, we're close.
Yeah, but this is a show about us. We keep telling you this. This show is about us and us alone.
It's our experience with the game, not yours.
Shout out to the Hokies.
We're the main characters, right?
VT Hokie Stables. We got to do some breeding with VT Hokie Stables. I need to
have, and we will going forward because and we bought horses from him too.
Has there been a horse named Bruce Arians yet?
I'm not sure. That's a classic VT Hokie and former Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. So yeah, I can get behind that.
All right, we are making the final turn. Let me get this chat off the screen.
Yeah, you got to get that chat off because
VT Hokie's out in front with one more Selena.
Shunter.
Followed by Pity for a Dime is blazing. Oh my goodness. Warrior Poet, where are you? Where's the 10 horse?
My horse is way off here, but I already had
Here comes.
I'm good.
Here comes Warrior Poet. Oh, great. Great run for the Pocono Racing horse. I mean, that finish right there. I can't wait to see the reveal, but that was when you see a single horse shoot out of a 20-horse field with that kind of, it's impressive.
That's the best at this distance, like frame kind of for this season, essentially this 3-year-old class. So yeah, and the Shunter came in second.
Last thing we needed is YSM raking up some more Derby. But yeah, I mean, nice race. But boy, that pity for a dime close there was fabulous. Great win for Pocono. The shunter out of YSM Racing Club, aka the Death Star, coming in second, and
right,
Frankfurter
before the Derby starts. So
well, let's move on. All right, how much are we betting?
I mean, all right, I see a couple angles for us here because I definitely think we obviously bet on ourselves, dude. That's
Bet on ourselves. It is a sloppy race.
I see one that you know as well as I do did very well in the qualifying that we should have a piece of.
Are we? I think we just take the number one qualifier.
Yeah, Hair Past the Crown. Hair Past the Crown dominated that left dirt soft qualifiers. It's a sloppy track. There's no reason to think that this shouldn't be the chalk here, but money's coming elsewhere, and that blows my mind. I also don't hate Rada.
Yeah, let's do the one. Let's do the one. Let's do Hair of the Crown, and let's do us.
All right, that's exactly what I was thinking because the chalk has already been bet. Someone thinks they know something, but I'm betting on myself and my friends.
Well, you know what they say in real life horse racing.
Doing it again now. 3,200 a pop.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's what the daily racing form likes. They like a 1:16:10 with a 6:12:14. So even though we are our firm horse, we are getting some nice love on the speed figure.
All right, so I think we just knocked ourselves down to 16-1, but that's still a great price.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say,
you want to be cool with us? Screenshot us pictures of you betting on our horse in this race, and
yeah,
we'll think you're really cool for living and dying with us. I'll tell you that right now.
And then let me pull up so we got what do we have? 23 seconds till it closes.
Yeah, 22 seconds. Like Rada, we got in at 13-1 so far here. That looks great. Hair Past the Crown 15-1. I can't believe the highest qualifying horse by a mile. This thing was like almost double the second place qualifying points.
Yeah, I'll bring it up in a second once the pool closes here. All right, we have 56, almost $5,700 American in the win pool alone. If we put everything together, we're definitely up over 57, almost 5,800. Tremendous pot. Love to see it. Are we closed? We're closed. Okay, so before I go through the horses, I did just want to come back to the Derby. When I bought the premium form earlier, and I saw that we were getting some speed love, I was like, oh my goodness, we got the bad weather roll, Bowser. But even with that,
we got a chance, and that's all it's about. And yeah, Hair Pass the dude got that preference roll. Like the price on Hair Pass right now is insane considering like what it did qualifying with the preference roll and all that. It's very good. Ryan, I need to excuse myself to the lavatory real quick because I didn't get a catheter for this race. So I'll be right back in the Shake Lamb table as we break down this field. But if you want to start without me, go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to start without you. I start by bringing up the qualifying points. And as you can see, Hair Past the Crown, like we mentioned, real dominant performance in the qualifying. Not sure that means it's going to win, but certainly I like the way it performed. And it's a soft horse. You see a couple of the YSM horses up high here. Absolute horsepower in the mix. And we were running against a lot of these horses all season. Shout out to Brody. He's in the mix. Wolof, Gaucho, Guy Stables. I'll run through the horses here. But we saw a lot of these horses on track repeatedly, in the firm circuit at least. Gonna have to get lucky here on the soft or sloppy track. If you didn't watch the live stream where they ran out the percentages, it was, I mean, we were just millimeters from having a third straight 0% on the roll. So feel a little unlucky. We ended up with 100%. We were so close to zero.
It could have been, yeah. It was.
So going through the horses here, Derby 8 minutes to post. We got the one horse who we bet on, Rada, has some nice performance here. Some nice fleet figures.
Lucky in Kentucky there looks strong there. That the number 2 horse, LDF. We consistently went head to head with this one and held our own.
Yeah, I want to say I'd imagine we probably won head to head versus this horse. It almost
probably.
It reminded me a little bit of the season going head to head in the Gallop with -110 and Vaporize, just getting the better of it. Although this horse I don't think isn't quite as good as Vaporize was.
The glory hole. The glory hole. The glory hole.
The 3 horse. I think we need a rotation of sound. We need more than just one. YSM Rock the Casbah. Another soft 1-star soft horse. This one is definitely going to be in the mix. The 4 horse out of Wolof Farms. Shout out to Wolof. Needful Things. Another one that should be in contention with.
This should be in contention too. If I'm going to kick myself later, it's going to be that one pop today.
We got Vernacular out of Gauchos, another soft horse here. It is interesting to kind of, that's the other thing with the different racing or qualifying tracks, is it kind of felt like there was a soft track and a firm track, and we didn't see a lot of the soft horses, so it will be interesting to see how we go head to head. We know the firm horses tend to be a little stronger. Raw. Then we have our horse. He's ready to gig at SGPN Stables. Only 12.
And psychiatry brought us to this.
Only 12 podiums out of 31 races, but really showed once we pushed it into the graded stuff. So we'll see how it does today. Again,
and
sloppy,
the cool with him, I've
not
said
great.
over and over again, man. We own both his parents and we bred both his parents. It's so exciting to get to this level with that.
Then we have Mad Revenge. I like the spelling, out of Guy Stables, another 1-star soft horse. 9 wins in 28 races. Out of the 8 spot, you got Blue Stem. This is a horse that beat us a couple times out of Pink Slip. Very strong. I believe it won the last G1 before the Derby. Nice pot on that race. Man on the Keys out of Absolute Horsepower. Strong horse, 1-star firm. This one I think still could have some, could be competing here.
Competing, yeah, I agree.
Here past the Crown. Here's that horse we bet on with all the soft preferences. You got to love the weather roll if you're Golden Way Stables today.
Look at that domination there too, man. Like 24 out of 32 races. That's 75% podium with a 12 out of 32 win. That's incredible.
Trip to the Sky, another SoCal horse, soft runner. Out of the 11 spot, the 12 horse YSM once again with LMA, one of those high qualifiers we talked about, hitting a lot of the big point wins.
The glory hole. A glory hole.
It's judge and executioner out of SoCal. I do think SoCal might be part of the empire. We have to investigate this further. 17 podiums in 29 races. Half-star soft. Beautiful black coat. Gosh Nagget out of Absolute Horsepower. Another horse that we went toe-to-toe with a bunch in the qualification streets.
Too. You know, if I was going to guess, this horse is held back by maybe some temper, but it could pop today. You never know.
1-star firm. We'll see if it can compete. Sunday Song out of Hollywood Stables. Another one we competed against in qualifying, the 15 spot. Yellowstone with a out of spiral 1-star firm horse in the 16
look
position.
At that. 13 starts for this horse. Very interesting. It's almost like they knew they had something and came in late with it.
It's almost like some of these big stables know something. Do they have access to the code? Do we know they don't know?
Well, we know that we don't know that. Maybe they don't know that we know.
Are they remote viewing the code? Do they know the genetics before they're this is unbelievable. We need a full investigation. The 17 horse, let's pause and talk about this one. It is an S horse. It mostly did a lot of point scooping, but it did win some races. It's beautiful and white. And 3-star soft. This thing is live. I can't imagine it has the speed to get it done, but you see those.
This would have been fun to sprinkle. I didn't think to just sprinkle this in the 2 and 3 spots just for the sake of it, because I love this horse. I'm a big fan of what these guys did with this one. You know what? We will buy some covers off it 100%.
Impressive to qualify for the Derby at this stage in the game. To qualify with an S horse is very impressive.
Yeah, that's the bloodline I'm fascinated with. Like,
shout out to Rafa Logic for bringing up the great Lewis Black joke about, if it wasn't for that horse, I wouldn't have spent that year in college. It's actually, if it weren't for that horse, I wouldn't have made it through my third year of college. But it's a great joke. Shout out to Lewis Black too. We got Brody's horse, Queen Canine, who I showed you one of its relatives recently. I said, Bowser, look at this horse. This thing is generating a lot of SS minuses. 1-star firm out of the 18 spot, 12 wins in 33 spots. Passion Pill out of Wolof Farms, 19 horse. 3-star firm here, going to be tough for him. And 1-star firm horse out of Hollywood Stables, Joyful Signals in the 20 spot. We are about to start our second run for the Roses. First time, Bowser, let's remind people, the first time we ran for the Roses was season 17.
The dream season.
And we ran, D-Gens only ran, and we finished in 5th place.
Yep. And keep in mind, we also finished 3rd in the Gallop and 2nd in the Bourbon County that day, which was a pretty big one at the time. I don't think it's around anymore, but
it's not around anymore.
But yeah, we did very well that day. I think we ended up hitting for like 3,300 in US dollars.
That was our biggest season on the track for sure.
Joseph Myers asking, does the game let us bet exactas trifectas? Not right now, but I think it's a good time that OTB test run's going to be coming soon again, and they will be letting you do that there. So
yeah, as the chat is saying, soon it's coming. Not
I
yet. I
appreciate the Premier League gambling podcast guys telling me that I look fucking great, because you know what? I do. I was just saying right before we started, I've gained a lot of weight since lately, and that makes me feel good.
All right, Noah saying let it ride. All right, this is huge. I got to be honest.
This is the moment. I think my sister-in-law is watching right now. I don't know if she's in the chat, but my nephew's about to play a big Little League game, and she's in the stands watching the race more than her son. Because my brother's coaching. It's a whole thing, guys. But he had to go take his leak. 11 seconds till the race starts. Is he going to – I can't control. He didn't give me the control of his screen here, guys. So hopefully he just does that. Okay, he's right back. Yeah. That would have been – there we go. Oh, look at that sunset. Oh, my God. The landscape of colors we are experiencing here at Birch Hill Downs, or the – virtual Kentucky Derby. We get this only once every 4 weeks, and oh my God, this is raw section.
Oh, it's not raining.
Pure form. Oh, we might have something here for our guy. Come on, there he is. Right. There he is. Okay, we got the number 6 horse. He's ready to get now. He's doing his early thing, or he's competing out the gate. That's good for him.
Yes,
he's out there early. Big fan of that. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to be able to control myself here. Just finishing in the top 10 here, it'll be just make me feel amazing. Dude, look,
just fight, bro. Just fight. Let's go.
Let's go, motherfucker. Come on.
Just stay in the mitt. Just stay in it. This horse is one of those horses in the races where he stays up there and stays in it. He's got fight. It's like he knows he's in competition.
Yeah, you can't let him run too much up front early. But man, all right.
So here comes the weakest part of his race. This is generally where we see him fall back. This is
where he struggles. This I've been doing massive work on the. Oh my God, he's doing well here.
Let's go fight. Oh, we're back in the lead. Holy shit, Bowser! All right, now it's too early. Just keep
too early. It's way too early. But
we're good. We're good.
He's in a good spot.
He's jogging. He's not even using the whip yet.
That's our jockey Hervé Villachez the third right away. You might know his father from the classic show Fantasy Island.
Keep it up.
Come on.
He's ready to get making the turn. We got Judge and Execute LMA
around. We're coming down the back stretch, and we are in the fucking lead of the Kentucky Derby. Coming down the back stretch. Let's go, my guy.
Fight
on. Do your best. Come on.
Fight.
Come out. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Keep fighting. Fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Oh my God.
Shit. Let's go.
Oh. Oh my fucking God! We fucking won the Kentucky fucking Derby!
Holy shit! Holy shit!
No! That didn't just happen. Yes, it did. Fuck yes! Holy shit, my neighbor's wondering what the fuck's going on over here.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Holy Toledo.
The dream.
Need a cigarette or something.
I know.
This is
pause the show, just go burn a heater real quick.
holy. I apologize to the Baxis Cup.
So I thought the generals were due.
I'm if someone Noah, if you're still watching this, please clip this for me and send me the video. Holy crap.
Like, okay, when we started, my whole thing was like, let me win the Derby. That's the I want to win the Derby, and then we fucking did it. We fucking did it.
Okay, shout out to us for winning the virtual Kentucky Derby. He's ready to gig out of SGPN stables. Coming in second, bitches, YSM with LMA. And Gauchos in third place with Vernacular. Judge and Executioner out of SoCal in the fourth spot. And Needful Things fifth. Hair Past the Crown ended up coming in sixth. Unfortunately, Digital Maelstrom did not have the speed, finishing in 19th. Holy crap, Bowser.
By the way, in addition to just the prize pool we scooped in that, we had a sizable wager on ourselves there, too.
Who gives a shit about the wager? Are you like...
We have a Kentucky Derby champion that not only did we breed this motherfucker, we breed Brett.
Wow. Oh, my God. I mean, just the fact...
This is it. This is... So what you fucking do it for? Right here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God.
Oh, and yeah, I'll have to. I guess my pointing out that I get the red name and
going wild in here. Where is he at?
I don't know. We'll be watching the Baxis Cup. We missed the betting window. Apologies. All right, so let's we're going to show the Baxis Cup. Don't worry. But we need to talk about this now because we just had a deep conversation about this horse. We were trying to not be optimistic. We don't have a ton of stuff in-house to breed it with. We said, do we shut it down? Do we shut it down?
I think we fucking do what we planned on. Let's fucking run it back, age 4, and go for that high court championship. Bop, 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 bop.
Oh, but how much could we make breeding this? How much in the chat? In the chat, tell me what do we list this?
What do we list it at for breeding? Oh my God, this is so fucking...
I'll be honest, I'm at my house. I'm not in my studio. I'm in the house. So I hope they're not listening too closely, but I am going to be watching this video later in private.
I have a fucking racing trophy from the one of the things we did at the win with the other game, but I'm getting this thing fucking rebranded up front because this is the goddamn fucking Kentucky Derby winner. Woo!
I mean, shout out to everyone who's celebrating with us.
When I first fucking gave you the Shark Tank pitch on getting started in this game, I was like, I want to win this virtual Kentucky. That's all. It's like whatever we can do to win this, that's what I want. And we fucking did it.
I would say this. As you know, Bowser, I do a lot of gambling.
Yes.
Rarely.
We do a lot of gambling together too. I mean, this outside of this, like we do so much like best ball and like, I mean, you and I are partners in a lot of contests and whatnot. It's not just this that we do together.
But I will say I'm not often affected by an event like this. I did not expect to win this race today.
I didn't think so either. I thought we had a shot at a top 5. That's what I thought with the weather roll and our speed figures and everything. and the way it performed off preference, I was like, he's got a shot. He's got a legit shot at a top 5, and that's what I was going for. I was, oh my god. Whoa! I need a bottle of champagne. I didn't even buy a bottle of champagne, dude. But my friend Jared, that's here and live in studio, did bring me a bottle of the fancy bourbon. Dude, get the fuck. Yeah. And you know the secret bottle, right? Secret bottle. The one I showed you down below. Yes. Yep.
Are you gonna pop that Baxis bottle?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to do right now.
Perfect timing for the Baxis. You know what, Bowser? Completely cancel our plans for the Baxis Cup. You're just gonna enjoy a drink. No, we're not. None of what we talked about. This is crazy.
I can't believe it. Everybody thought we were a bunch of fucking schmucks. No, just kidding.
All right, Bowser, we got to put a little money on Texas A&M to do something in college football this year.
You're right. No. Okay, so how are we? Okay, that's what we'll talk about for a minute here. All right, so we're betting Texas A&M to win the SEC, to make the playoff, and to win the national championship.
We have to. All right, just got a quick update on. We ran an 87 fleet figure in the Derby.
Oh my God! Look at just
on a sloppy track, Bowser. Are you kidding me?
Jake Paquin's paying attention. We need some fucking championship Kentucky Derby merch.
Oh yeah, we'll work on something. I mean, I
really need a fucking he's ready to gig Kentucky Derby champion T-shirt in the SGP merch shop. That's fucking. I won't even use my free credits. I'll buy it.
I mean,
oh my God, sometimes it was just the dream season. And so this is some of the Baxis, some of that stuff they gave us at that first run 8 weeks ago. Me and my buddy Jared, get in here, get in the shot here. We're fucking doing it. We're drinking these fucking 124 proof shots.
Unreal. I'm very, very unprofessional right now. Unreal.
I know, me too.
Did not expect this at all. Imagine if this was the Vegas show.
Oh God. If this was the Vegas show, I would have ran out into the hallway and brought like 6 MILFs in to party with us.
Vegas would have been a crazy. All right, we got a race in 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then after that, we do have the SGPN Classic.
And we have the SGPN Classic. That's true. Our race, the big one that because we're like, we're never going to really compete for the Kentucky Derby, so we should have the SGPN Classic on these things. And oh my God.
And here's the craziest part. I live in Los Angeles. We're heading to the Magic Castle. If you don't know the Magic Castle, you need the invite, right?
Yeah.
I jokingly, it's like, I might have some, might be an interesting night if I win the Derby. And then
you said this to me. You did. I know. And I said, my buddy that I used to work with, who's Jared in the fucking room right now, I was like, hey, because I live very close to a casino down the street. And I was like, all right. And Jared was here. Main reason I invited him over is because last time we had the big Derby day, he was here. He's the good luck charm. Like anytime we're in these fucking majors, he's got to be here straight up. Because we cash when he does.
Well, now it sounds like he
was there for the last day where, it's just fucking A. But like, dude. Oh my God, I'm gonna go down to the casino and I'm gonna place a irresponsible bet on like a pass line right out the gate and let's see it go.
Wow.
I want to, dude, and I got some fucking nice cigars here too. I'm gonna fucking fire one of those bad doggies up.
And we're getting the congrats are coming in from social.
I do, and you guys, I love you guys so much. Everybody out there that's supporting us and checking out the show and that rooted for us in this. Fuck yeah. And yeah, Gunner, dude, our guy, dude. Oh man. In fact, dude, I just love it. We did it off preference. I'm going to buy a luxury watch off this. and like not like a big one, but like, you know, I'm gonna get something inscribed, like a nice like $2,000 piece that I can get a derby inscribed on. Oh yeah, just for
I'm
myself.
doing some math. I think we might have to retire this horse. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Well, all right. So again, tell us what is the price? What do we, and how many covers of the 18 do we sell? Because honestly, the first year would just be for profit because we don't have a ton of stuff we would use it with. Now we do.
I just like the idea of running them again, dude. Come on, man. Let's get that fucking career earnings up, buddy. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, we hit him at like fucking 15-1 there. I see, 16-1, something like that.
Oh yeah, what were the odds? Let's go back and check it out.
I mean, I don't know. Dude, I'll just say this. We got a lot of derby in the account right now. We got a lot of derby that we're dealing with.
There might also be a carrier pigeon carrying more.
That sky, when it first showed those clouds with that, it looks the way it does in my backyard here in Vegas when I'm looking at the mountains, when I'm having a smoke late night on my patio. And
kind of reminded me of Santa Anita, honestly.
It did have Santa Anita vibes, but it was virtual down. So, dude. Yeah, we took it out 16-1. That's what
16-1.
Yeah. Holy shit. Is that we didn't even start? Who fucking cares?
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to watch it again after this. After we get our bets in for the SGPN Classic, we might have to watch a replay.
Yeah, we're definitely close.
We might have to watch
a replay. And Jared, hey, we're gonna do a replay of the race. I'm just doing some sorry guys, live fucking show. Make a tape of my big screen of the feed on that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On when we do the replay at the end, because I want that shot of my big screen TV in my living room.
So those asking about retiring, you can retire when they're 4, which happens in like 48 hours.
Yeah, less than 48 hours.
Yeah, I want to know what we need to almost post something on social. All right, so let me let's show the back. Shout out to Baxis. Bowser's enjoying a fabulous bottle that they hooked him up with, hooked us up with.
Just had a shot. It's like 124.6 proof. It's some premium shit, man. You got to get in over there on that small batch stuff they got going, because there's a lot of good deals. Everybody's going for the big money bottles, but dude, those $200 bottles over there are money. I definitely would encourage you to check out Baxis. All right, you'll notice that they're running the other direction here, right? Dirt racing. Hold on. Let me.
If Premier League, I'm not doing it, Bowser. The Derby win, I'm
okay.
Yeah, we're not doing it. So yeah, we'll save it for another time. Oh, nice. I'm getting some intel on the conglomerate that makes up YSM. Yeah, this is, and keep in mind, our operation is just me and this fucking Vato right here. Yeah, two Italian Americans. Two Italian Americans from a different coast. Met up on the West Coast, and then I moved to the desert. We made this happen. Like two German Italian Americans. Yeah, Kramer's a very German name. Yeah. Other thing, I'll give another quick shout out to Baxis. Love how they juice up the hardcore pools. I don't know if they're going to be continuing to do that, but that's good stuff though. And I would say in general, if you want a cool gift, and you're for another guy or like a cool dude gift, I would definitely check out some of the stuff they got there. It's very classy. All right, we're coming around. We're coming around the final turn here. Going the wrong way, Bowser. I can't do this right turn stuff. Yeah, it looks like they're going in. I don't know. It looks like they're going to some place that I don't know. Because I just won the Kentucky Derby. Whoa! What a finish! What a finish! Yeah, because I would have thought they had another round. All right, congratulations. And again, highly recommend if you haven't checked out the Baxis website. Awesome stuff over there. Again, Bowser's sipping on a very nice bottle they got us when we did the Vegas show. Shout out to Guff Farm and Secretariat Shadow. Drop Stable coming in second with WM Etiquette and third, and Shake It to the east with American Nightmares and WM Biden coming in fourth and fifth.
I just remembered when we first qualified on the season 17 run, when you almost were like, hey, I had a dream last night. I was going to name the show. So we won the Kentucky Derby.
Dude, oh, that's so funny you said that. That was it was either like the show name or the episode, the first episode. Like how funny it would be.
It was like a teaser. Before we did any of this, like that was like a teaser thing we did with us being in big races that day. Like you can go back and watch that on this channel, is what I'm saying.
So early reports are we could price it in the 6 to 18K range. Shout out to the Ghost Rider behind the scenes.
Okay,
let's hold about
at age 4, man.
Let's pause this conversation and let's talk a little bit about the SGPN Classic.
Yeah. This is the race that shout out to everybody at Third Time who fucking juiced up a pot for us in this bad boy.
They also juiced up the betting pool here with a little bit of an overlay, $5 per horse, Bowser. So we definitely should get some action in. We have 3 horses. It is
Are we just betting on our horses here?
It's a good race. It's a good race. If I was going to give you I think the Worthington Ford, I think, is the horse that I would bet on out of our stable. Or Ring for a Queen. I worry about the 3 soft stars.
No, I like doing all 3 of them.
All right, do it. You know what? Why wouldn't we? We're on a heater.
Like, what the fuck? Dude, are we not on a heater? Are we going to bet?
28 seconds, Bowser. 28 seconds. Get it in.
All right. I'm betting small, though, on this one.
That's fine.
I don't want to ruin the odds for everyone else that's getting in.
Just as long as we have a overlay scoop.
Because it's like poker, where it's like
15 seconds.
We can really bully people with prize pools right now.
10 seconds.
Oh, I got him in, bro.
Okay. Arch Royal Family, shout out to him. One of my new Discord friends. I'm getting more active in Discord. So if you are in the Discord, you're looking for some breeding deals, hit us up. Now that we have the Derby winner, I'm sure people might be interested to do some deals with us.
Yeah, they're gonna be going off. And I said about this motherfucker, where I said I've been studying his bloodline, and he's on every level has either gone up or won crazy money. His was the level that didn't go up. He won crazy money. It's that easy. It's not.
It just dawned on me. And shout out to Horsepill, but it just dawned on me.
Championship rings or sport coats, by the way.
It just dawned on me. Not only did we win, but we Dikembe Mutombo'd YSM from winning another. Oh. No.
No.
All right, let's run through. So we got the one horse is SNS and S- out of Arch Family. It is a soft horse. This is a good race. It's 12 furlongs this season. I like how we mix it up every season.
Yeah.
Keep you on your toes. Worthington Ford in the 2 spot. This is a child of I believe it's. We're gonna cheat and actually go look at it real quick. I believe it's an Our Gal, Dallas Sucks.
Yep.
Oh no, Your Majesty. And Dallas Sucks. You can tell the beautiful Dallas Sucks coat here, looking like a cow. I do believe this is our best bet to win. Not a ton of races, but
it's never won a race. That's what makes it fun.
And just with the S- in this allowance, going to have a little bit of a weight advantage. Campfire, Marshmallow, shout out to JG, half-star firm horse.
Yeah, JG, okay, we won the first SGPN Classic. Now JG won the last SGPN Classic, so we're gunning for you, buddy.
That's what we need. We need like a little trophy that you get for winning the Classic.
Yeah, you're right.
A Ring for a Queen. This is one of ours. Another one that has not.
It has not won, but let's fucking go.
And let's see who the parents are here. Oh, Brady Hoke, another one of our turning into an interesting stud.
And Our Gal,
with Street Meat, who is turning into one of our interesting.
Is the mare that produced Generalissimo, our first SS-.
Yes, sir. Then we have the Oligarch out of Blinkers On. This is a high preference horse, A+, so it's going to get the weight advantage and has a ton of wins. This is probably the real favorite to win the race, but you never know in these allowances. Newborn King out of Valkyrie Racing Stud.
Newborn King, that's some real Game of Thrones shit where some boy was hatched out of a dragon egg.
Shout out to Lacey. Threw her an invite this season.
I'm a big Lacey fan, though. Shout out to her.
Star Firm.
She helped us on LTS. Maybe we work with you on the other side now that we got a Derby winning stud.
We claimed one of her horses. It wasn't intentional help. Shout out to Radio Web 3. He was on the air earlier today. The 0-star Firm horse has not done a podium. Only 3 races in S+ here. Could have been a marketplace maybe.
Big
out of the 7
here. I love the wild card.
Citadel Queen Flame or Flamel. Revere Ranch, 1-star Firm. Flamel. And our third horse, Best Ball Mania, an S+ horse. This is a child of one of our favorite runners ever.
Now, this is from Deuces Wild. Deuces Wild, one of our best horses of all time. It was an S- that competed with S+s in its time. And you gotta love that fucking track record. Look at that right there. Finished what? 3rd in the Bourbon County, 2nd in the Bourbon County, I think it was.
I think it actually had two runs at it. Let's see.
Yeah. No, this horse ran for a while. It ran until it was a little later.
Yeah, it had a 2nd in a Bourbon County for 22K. That was the 2nd year.
Sean's lack of interest in serious virtual sports will be noted. You know, Sean could have sat in with us on this. It's true. Sean could have easily sat in with us on this. And Sean and I have been texting about his beef with the fucking Charger guys all week, like literally for like 4 days now or something.
So yeah, Deuces Wild, 2nd in the Bourbon County, then 8 in the ladies graded stakes, but then a 2nd in the mini major for the S-, and then a 2nd in the Bourbon County Stakes, which was smaller this season. So
yeah,
a very nice run. And yeah, so Best Ball Mania, the first female S+ child that she created with Lucky Dog. We love Lucky Dog.
We love Lucky.
Hide Lucky Dog. Whoever's hiding Lucky Dog, free him, please. And then the 10 horse Mulligan Magic out of PGA Stables. Shout out to PGA Stables. One of the
big golf vibes here, you know.
Yeah, and Turf Club member, I believe. So
fuck yeah! Shout out to all Turf Club members because you know what? They're gonna get a discount on a Kentucky Derby winner.
Yeah, we'll see. This is the one. Well, no, we're definitely discounting it, but this is one where we'll have to talk about what the discount is. We'll definitely make it worth. If a Turf Club member wants to get access, let us know. Slide in the DMs, and if you are interested in smashing a Derby winner, let us know. I think right now Bowser's right. We're probably going to run it. But you know, maybe if enough people, if we can sell it out, Bowser, do we retire?
No, I think we run it, man. I think we set a precedent for what you do with a Derby winner. You run it back for age 4 and go for it's a smaller pool, but it's still a good one. And let's get that.
We're gonna have to do some math. Is the pot in that race?
I know.
Greater than
we have Derby lineage. I know it's a whole thing.
The game has the conversation has slightly changed, and I think I just got a note from. Let's see. Oh hell yeah! Noah clipped it for us, so we.
Oh God! So yeah, that's probably going to be all over socials later.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get this out before I go to the old Magic Castle.
Yeah, Magic Castle, guys. Everybody, Ryan's gonna see magic tricks, but nothing like the performance. But he's ready to gig. Oh, God, I'm fucking rock hard.
Yeah, seriously. Wait, how much time do we have before the race starts?
I don't know. I honestly, I've been in a stupor since we hit, and I've been getting steadily drunker also. So it's like a whole thing there. But we won the fucking Kentucky. I mean, anybody's tuned in, like, who gives a shit about the SGPN Classic? We won the Kentucky Derby. I actually sent a text out to my sister and my sister-in-law to watch this. And I hope they both did, because it's me winning the goddamn fucking thing.
I mean, honestly, if
my sister-in-law is like a sister too. I don't want you guys to think like I was aggressively sending it to like family members. It was like, no, she was telling, she and I were messaging earlier. She was gonna have a downtime at one point. So I was like, hey, maybe check this out thing I'm doing. I might have a shot to fucking win some shit at. That I fucking did. You know what? I just don't think anything can compete with this. Like I understand Michael Jordan now. I understand. Oh my God, let's run it back next season. You know, like we need to pick up Cliff Livingston or whatever. You know, like I get it.
I am.
Oh my God, I just looked at the app on my phone and saw like the actual race result, like where like you see it for the first time. He finished the Kentucky Derby. Now, if it was a stakes race early in the season, I would have caught this not live. But man, am I gonna really see it? Do you dream? Yes, he did win it. He won. He still won. What?
And thank you to Noah for clipping that for me. Holy crap!
Yeah, that's as good as it gets, man.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, what I guess I tell the wife now. Like the no matter how cool the Magic Castle is, it's gonna be the second coolest thing I do today.
You know what you should do is hold the race results on your phone, and every magician at the.
I'm just gonna show everyone. Hey, cool trick!
Like,
you want to watch me win the Derby?
You want to see what it looks like to win the fucking Kentucky Derby?
Oh,
that's all you got to do. You could fucking flex on these guys harder than they'll ever been flexed on, because people are like, "Yeah, I knew you had it behind your sleeve your whole time." And you're like, "Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck you were doing. You know what I was doing over here? Winning the fucking Kentucky Derby."
Wow. All right, we got the SGPN Classic starting here in 8 seconds. Big race here. Bowser and I going for our second SGPN Classic, just like we just won our second, or just like we were going for our second Derby run.
Oh, man. I hope someone else wins this.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I think, like, I already won enough today. One of the biggest thing you can win in this fucking thing.
This is I'm still I'm like I don't even know. This is like
no, my
one of those moments.
I was thinking we might go to one place, but we're going to a different place. If anyone, Worthington Ford out to an early getting out there. The oligarch though, love the name the oligarch. We have too many oligarchs controlling things on this planet, and it's good to see someone call that out in a horse name.
I love the logo on the horse, on the race. Really, again, shout out to the team. Use the code SGPN if you are joining the game. Get you in the Turf Club, which now, if you sign up with our code, you are potentially getting a hefty discount. Not some 4K minimum. This is a discount off a Derby winner.
And we have some horses for very, very, very cheap. I'm talking like less than $1 listed on the market. There's like 14 left. That's also a way to get in there. You can get in the Turf Club with that, buying one of our 175-cent horses that's in there right now. You go do that, and now you got access to a fucking Kentucky Derby bloodline.
Bowser, do you realize this horse might have the winning gene?
Dude, I think we're starting to sound like those crazy card guys that would do the fucking infomercials late night. Or like, you got a Sammy Sosa in this pack. You got a Mark McGuire. Do you realize what you're turning down here if you don't get this back right now?
Look how nice Worthington Ford looks. By the way, this has also been pointed out a couple times in the DMs. We won the first Derby with the new visuals in the game.
Oh,
yes,
that's a lot of fun, man. Like,
here.
Like I'm getting us, like Amazon plastic championship rings minimum.
All right, here we go, Bowser. We are coming around the final turn. All three of our horses in the mix.
And also, just glad we got the monkey off the back now, because now we got one. And now we can. Ooh.
First one's always the toughest. Ring for a queen, making a little push here.
Ring for a queen coming around the outside. There we go. That's what we like to see here at SGPN Stables.
Wow.
We like pushing it late. And oh my, what's going to happen? We got like 4 horses here.
Jesus.
Glory hole and right next to each other.
The glory hole.
And it's going to hit the fucking. I think that one, though, Ekiness, is going to take it down.
Arch Family, I think that's who that was. Yep. Well, us and JG back on the podium together. Congrats to Arch Family, Arch Royal Family Racing, with a nice win in the SGPN Classic. JG coming in second with Campfire Marshmallow. And a Ring for a Queen coming in third. Worthington Ford ended up coming up in last place. Best Ball Mania in fifth. Thank you, everyone, for entering. Again, Turf Club membership has its perks.
Only 10 entered. We entered 3, but one of ours still ended.
Some of it was some of the invite. There might have been an issue with some of the invites, but yeah, we'll work it out next season. The race will be filled. That's my commitment. All right. Do we want to rewatch the Raw race, or do we want to watch the race?
We want to rewatch the Raw race. Or no, do you want to watch the original?
I think I have us running. Let's see. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I
didn't mean to hit that button.
All right. So I'm gonna throw. I don't have
for that song.
I don't have the whole race. I have the end of the race clip. So we'll watch the whole race, and then I'll replay the us reacting. Oh my goodness, this is what a wild.
I just realized it's happening now. Jared's taking a screenshot of it on my big screen in my living room, so I'm hearing us. It's a delay here. It's.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna read. All right, beautiful sunset. When I saw the sun and I saw no rain, just water on the track, I said we could do this.
No. I thought the same thing. I was like, this is a sign. This is like the end of Ghostbusters when you know you're beating Steve Puft Marshmallow Man. And then, okay, so we knew he was when he kicked out early. We knew he had a shot.
Well, it's like it's like a choose your own adventure thing where, like, first step, he generally doesn't do well if he's not shooting out immediately out of the gate. He did that. Fine. Good. We're feeling good.
But we also don't want him to be too far out, that we've learned in the early days.
Well, the second thing is when he hits that 6 to 8 furlong area, or it's more like 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Does he just completely sink back?
Sometimes you got a guy that's got all the tools that it takes for that one day. I mean, we were talking shit about YSM, but he really did kind of make me think about it in a different way. Where you just need to win that one day. You don't need to win every day. You need to win enough to get there, but you just need to win this one day.
Yeah, it's the variance thing, right? Like it's like best ball. You once you're in the finale, you just need to do what it's just one contest. And so yeah, I mean, so right here when
he starts pulling, I was like getting rock hard because I'm like, oh dude, he can close this. I know his closing, and like the fact that he's done it, he's beaten everybody here to this point. Like twice here, I thought he was. You can kind of tell when they slow down. Graphics department for that beautiful sun glaze off that reflection, because it was just like, oh my god.
So we might have a chance to
win this right here. Yeah.
I thought we were falling back right here. I thought they were going to catch us on the outside.
I was like, all right, the yellow guy, is number 12 is about to fucking take us. But then we saw it. We saw what it takes to win the Kentucky Derby, and we fucking took it home. Oh my god. Oh my
All
god.
right, so now let's watch the.
Like we don't need to ever win another one again and just consistently finish in the tops, and we'll feel good about ourselves because we've won it once. Yeah, we're coming down the back stretch, and we are in the fucking.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna take us off the screen.
All
We're
right.
still we can still talk, but we will be behind. How do I do that? Hide camera.
So funny hearing the 6-second delay now in my living room behind me.
All right, and I'm gonna remove this. All right, so here we go.
All right. Yeah, we're coming down the back stretch, and we are in the fucking lead of the Kentucky Derby. Coming down the back stretch. Let's go, my guy.
Fight!
On, do your best. Come on, fight! Come out. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Keep fighting.
Fight!
Fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Oh my God!
Shit! Let's go!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my fucking God! We fucking won the Kentucky fucking Derby!
Unreal.
Oh man, what a recap. How do we have to top this? We just have to keep winning the Kentucky Derby. Oh,
yeah, we might need to just end the show.
Yeah, like I don't. What do we talk about now? Oh, hey.
Hold on, I think I have a. Let's. Did we have a? Yeah, I mean, I think we might have to cancel the show. It might be the last episode of the show ever.
No, listeners, come on. You guys like this show too much. This is too much of a fun. This show is too much fun to do. But dear God, when we hit the fucking goal, oh
wow,
God, it feels so good. Oh my
God. All right, so
there's gonna be a picture of me crying, smoking a cigar with a bottle of champagne and a horse trophy later.
All right, Bowser, like, one more time. I have another version of the video I'm gonna throw up real quick.
Okay. Yeah, we're coming down the back stretch, and we are in the fucking lead of the Kentucky Derby. Coming down the back stretch. Let's go, my guy.
Fight!
On, do your best. Come
out. Fight!
Come out. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Keep fighting.
Fight!
Fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Oh my God!
Shit! Let's go!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my fucking God! We fucking won the Kentucky fucking Derby!
Holy shit! All right.
Oh my God. Hey, so I'm going to propose this right now. Maybe we should take a small chunk of this and put it in the next SGPN Classic for the
yeah, I love this idea. We'll work something out. We'll juice something up.
Thanks to this, we'll juice some stuff. Yes.
My God. All right. Well,
oh my God.
Like you said, I'm not sure we're ever going to top this. Episode 8 might be the best episode we ever do. I only feel bad that we weren't able to pull this off while at the beautiful win in Las Vegas 2 seasons ago. That would have been absolutely epic.
Would have been bonkers, but dude, sometimes, you know, oh God, I glad we fucking won it.
Beggars can't be choosers. Unreal. Definitely did not expect this to happen when I went to sleep last night. And
no, I kept thinking a top 5 would be so great. I was having a cigarette on my balcony earlier, telling my girlfriend, you know what? The money doubles when you make the top 10. That would be great. Top 5 though, that would be real nice. But you know, anything would be of that. I'm like, we're out of that. But oh, dude.
Well, we finally get to make that title. We won the Kentucky Derby.
We can do that.
And not only that, but we have all these 1-year-olds about to hit the track. We got New Foals Day on Monday. Always fun, and man, we will be back
next week. We got a lot of fun stuff planned for next week. Actually, because that we were like gonna do on this, but we decided to put it off to next week because it was like racing stuff. But like
next week's gonna be a hell of an episode. Maybe we go a little bit longer. I'll actually be in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll be in Vegas for that one.
Maybe we should. We'll
see. We'll figure it out. But scheduling note: not next week, but 2 weeks from today. So what would be week 2 in the season? I will be off the grid, floating down a river. I don't know if we're gonna do an episode.
I can take the ball and get one of our esteemed colleagues in the industry to help me out. Maybe.
We'll see. If not, maybe we just maybe we take a we won the Kentucky Derby bitches vacation.
Yeah, maybe that happens. But I know you guys need us.
I'm at a state where I need to figure out what's going on. This was crazy. We have some decisions to make, Bowser, very quickly.
Apparently the chat's letting us know we won $4,224 today on that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Holy crap. Yeah. All right. Well, awesome show. Awesome season coming to an end. Don't forget to get your horses loaded up.
That season coming to an end. Like, come on, don't downplay it.
A great season's coming to the end. Don't forget to get your horses in the mini majors tomorrow. All the grade restricted majors are going off. We actually have a decent amount of horses racing. I think later is the Horse Pilled series later tonight. Some finals there
tomorrow, I think. Yeah. So,
and like I said, we'll be back a week from Friday, so a week from yesterday, to go over all the new foals. We'll let you know what we decided to do with He's Ready to Gig. Do we race them? Do we breed them? We'll have, I'm sure Bowser will have some nice breeding talk, and we'll maybe even get into some of the awesome content the community creates out there on social.
Incredible, guys. Like, thank you everyone who's been on the ride with us so far, because this is just too much fun, and I can't believe we fucking did it already.
Wild stuff. Shout out to season 29. I'm going to be playing 29 on the roulette wheel when I get out to Vegas. Days.
You're going to be out here soon. The first time, okay, we're going to hang out. You and I are going to go grab a sandwich at Saginaw's, right?
Done.
And then we're going to go over to a roulette wheel, and we're going to place an irresponsible wager on 29.
Yep. And then we're going to go hit the Sigma Derby and show people what real Derby champions do.
It looks like the real shit.
A bucket full of quarters, baby.
Oh, baby. It's too good, man.
We'll never forget season 29. Awesome stuff. Like I said, we'll be back in 6 days with a loaded episode. Week 1's always an awesome
I don't have
episode.
The ring on my finger yet, but it'll be there.
Maybe I think on account of this win, we'll have to be maybe giving away a horse sometime in the next couple of weeks.
We're gonna up what we're giving out after this. Come on.
And as I keep reminding the audience, this is a show about us, defined by us, for us, only for you to watch and live vicariously through. So enjoy this one.
I thought the generals were due.
As I mentioned, I will be watching this replay in private many times. Please, the sock will be on the doorknob, so do not come a knocking. It's going to be an excellent, excellent moment. Greatest moment in my digital horse life. Certainly, maybe the greatest moment in my digital life, although I did make a shitload of money on Dogecoin one time. For Scott, Chief Horse Officer, Man in the Desert, Space Rothstein, Derby winning horse fornicator. I am Ryan Real Digital Horseman Kramer, and I got to be honest, I am speechless. Let it ride, guys.